Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, and the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, yes, I'm coming to you live. It is just 2 minutes after 9 p.m. Very, very bullish stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, this is a live stream. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And there are some incredible things happening today in the world of crypto. There's a lot of news coming out about Ripple and XRP because of Ripple swell, which is very, very bullish, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very bullish news. Also, a lot to talk about with Solana today as well. Going to be talking about the Bitcoin ETFs. We've got updates in relation to Cardano, Whales, Sam Bankman-Fried. As much as I don't like talking about the guy, there's a lot happening with him at the moment. And of course, we've got updates in relation to Johnny Deaton predicting a Bitcoin approval by the end of this year, which is not that far away. And SIBA Crypto Bank receives a license in Hong Kong as well. There is a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream. I'm also going to be going over my crypto bots with 3 commas and OKX, which both are official partners of the channel, I should say, which is absolutely wild, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are going to freak, and when you literally see what how these bots have made today, this is no BS. It's absolutely incredible. But anyway, I'm seeing all your comments in the live chat. Welcome everybody. Where are you watching from? Please leave that in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. Now I just want to point out my phone, because I use these my phone obviously to do these and to document everything. I've got it on lock screen. Don't ask me how. I'm gonna have to keep moving it, so I do apologize about that. But anyway, welcome everybody. We've got Darwin in the house. We've got Great Britain in the house, enjoying a glass of wine. How nice is that? Would love a glass of wine. Man, I miss Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne's good. The weather's been okay, but the rain, obviously today was a bit crazy, which is insane. And also, I am going to be attending Oz CryptoCon this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be paying a visit to, obviously, where are you? There you go. OKX. So I am going to be at the OKX booth as well, so we can have a chat there. I'm going to be there on Saturday and Sunday, making an appearance at the OKX booth, and it's going to be very awesome to see a lot of people there as well. And I'm very interested to see what Michael Saylor is going to say as well. So let me know in the live chat if you're going to be attending that in Melbourne. And yes, this is live, and Gucci just loves doing this every freaking live stream. She's going wild right now, aren't she? Yes, she is. This is what happens. But anyway, let's get into the live stream, everybody. We've got watching from the office in Manchester. We've got England in the house, Germany, Canada, Pennsylvania? We've got SA right here. We've got the East Coast, Melbourne. We've got Newbury in the UK as well. People from all over the world. It's incredible. Yes, Gucci's saying, I told you, she's freaking crazy. This is live. It doesn't get any more real than this, man. Carly in the UK. Shh. Shush. We are live. Shush. Anyway, how cool is my new bull statue, by the way? And yes, I've got the Christmas tree up. I put it up early because I like looking at it. How cool is that? But anyway, we've got California in the house. We've got Scotland in the house. We've got Burnham on the crouch right here in the UK. Germany's in the house. India is in the house. How good is that, man? I love this space because there's people literally from all over the planet. It's awesome. The United States, baby. Yes, that's awesome, Jason. Cambridge in the UK. We've got Sydney, Australia in the house. Very, very cool. New Zealand in the house. We've got, I'm in Gotham. Really nice. Sydney. We've got Texan in the house. Bulgaria, the Gold Coast. Who's coming to XRP on the Gold Coast, by the way, next year in March? It's going to be bullish. Waves of innovation. We've got Burley Heads. We've got DC in the house. I'm seeing everybody. India as well. Incredible, man. This is awesome. Scotland's in the house. One place I haven't visited yet. I'm definitely going to be visiting there. Anyway, Bulls, let's get into this because I don't want to waste any more time because there's a lot to get through. But massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting insane in this space. Also, if you can give this video and live stream a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, all right? I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my #1 golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for education or entertainment purposes only. And I should say the live stream, because we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm seeing all of your live chat comments coming up right here. We've got Bermuda in the house, Scotland. What else? We've got the Gold Coast again. We've got Indonesia in the house. That's nice. We've got the UK. A lot of people from the UK. You are my go-to ace channel, bro. Thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate that. Set up OKX and 3 comments account today. Funded my account, but still having issues. We'll get all to that in a second, all right, to the end. And let's get into it, Bulls. Now let's go straight to the community tab. So just to put things in perspective, this is what my 3 comments bots made me today. No BS, okay? It's absolutely wild. I've got everything linked in the Patreon. And by the way, I spent quite a bit of time today answering everybody's direct messages in the Patreon, and it does take me a bit of time because there's over 600 plus people in the group now, so it takes me a while to get to everybody. So please bear with me, and this is just wild. This is no BS. I'm going to show you in a second, so stick around for that. This is my XRP skull ring, okay, from my business, obviously AJT, as you can see right there. These are no BS. These are real silver with gems. And they're quite big and heavy, ladies and gentlemen. So go check out the website. I've got a Black Friday sale on at the moment. You will get 40% off. Use the code BF40. The link is in the community tab. Go check it out. Very, very nice. Had to be blue eyes. Come on, man. It's Ripple and XRP. Has to be blue. Very, very nice. Some of the fellow Wall Street Bull University students, my Patreon, are making gains. One of my followers, Greg here, set up 3 days ago and is obviously up right here, 657 USD, which is wild as well. Woke up to 262 USD profits right now. Started at 5 p.m. yesterday. This was today. So people are making profits. This is just, it's incredible. Now, top altcoins in my portfolio today, we had BTT. This thing's been going up, you know, 100, 200 down, up 200, 300. It's just been wild. Don't ask me why. I need to look into this in detail. But anyway, we've got Solana up as well. There's a lot happening with Solana. Matic, I'm bullish on Matic. Kin and Gala as well. Play to earn games, I do believe, will make a comeback. And there are a few gaming tokens which I will show you in the portfolio at the end. Right, now let's go to coin market cap. I'm not going to be speaking about Coinspot. There is a reason why for that, but I'm going to be doing this on coin market cap because we need to see what the top altcoins are and cryptos. Bitcoin's sitting at 54,000 Australian dollars, which is quite nice. It's remaining quite steady at this level. Ethereum's at 2,900 Aussie dollars, which is interesting. XRP Bulls is sitting at $1.05 Australian, that is AUD, Aussie, which is quite nice and undervalued. But what I want to show you is the top altcoins in my portfolio. Now let's have a look at this. Of course, BTT is up 25% today. Electronium is up 11%, which is nice. Matic, Gala, Solana doing quite nicely at $67. I still think this is incredibly undervalued. I bought this when it collapsed with FTX. I had my eye on it for a long time, but it was quite expensive at the time. As soon as it collapsed with FTX, I took advantage of that. And this is my investing style. When there are distressed assets and people are always fearful, this is when I like to buy the dip, so to speak. Solana, there's a lot happening on the Solana network as well. And Dubai is playing a big part in that, as well as Visa, which is awesome. Kin, Reef, I'm still very, very bullish on in the pennies right now, 3.7%. VeChain, still holding above 3 cents. Hell yes. This has been flatlining for months on end, and I've been speaking about this. I'm bullish about VeChain because it is a crypto project. Supply chain and logistics will be moving onto the blockchain, and it's already doing that in many countries around the world, and they're also partnering with the UFC as well. Anyway, we've got TLM, which is a play to earn game. That's Alien World, Coin, XVG, Theta. There's a whole range of these in the Patreon as well. Now, just quickly, I'm going to do things in reverse this time. We've got a 2 trillion AUD market cap, and I should flip this, by the way, to USD. What do you think? Let's go here, US dollars. Let's see what it is in US dollars, because I'm catering for everybody around the world, given the fact that everything's US dollars around the world. Let's have a look here. We've got 1.3 trillion US dollars today. $45 billion in volume. This is still incredibly low. When we start getting over the 100 billion right here to $150 billion, yeah, things are going to get pretty wild in this space. 51% Bitcoin and 16% Ethereum. I honestly believe that XRP will overtake Ethereum. I really do believe that. That's just my opinion, though. What do you think in the live chat? Let me know. It has done it before briefly. It did do it. It did overtake Ethereum, which is nice. 27,000 cryptocurrencies. I just want to point out, stay away from the Binance Smart Chain BS coins that, you know, we've all fallen probably victim to it in the past. I know I have as well, and it's pretty crazy. So I'm only sticking with utility coins, ladies and gentlemen. That's key. Utility. There's 27,000 coins. 99% of these will be absolutely gone in the next bull market, or at the end of it anyway. I mean, at the peak of the bull market, these coins were flying up at like 1,000 new coins a day. It was just mental. Now, let's go to crypto bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull University linked below. Bulls, I put up all my buys, sells, trades, indicators, day trading bots, full instructional videos on how to set up my 3 commas bots. And by the way, I've got all the links to my bots in the Patreon, which is linked below. Which has been incredible, and I'm going to show you all of those in a moment. And yeah, Gucci's playing with her Kong right now. She just loves doing this. Come here. Come here, come here. Come on. She wants to get in the video. Let me bring her up here quickly. Come here. Good girl. All right, now we've got a guest. We've got a live guest. Here she is now. She loves being on camera. Yes, hello. So again, Bulls, I love speaking with everybody in the Patreon as well, which I did today. I responded to a lot of messages, which is just insane. So yeah, more importantly, my dividend investing, which provides cash flow every single month. Again, I dollar cost average every single week into the portfolio, and I put up my the purchases that I end up dollar cost averaging into, and more importantly, the income coming in from these dividend stocks. It's different to crypto investing, that's for sure. So 1,386 posts. That is a lot of information for everybody to absorb, but you know, it would be considered financial advice. That is why I have my Patreon. It is linked below in the video description, the live stream description. Go sign up to that, Bulls. You will not regret it. And I'm going to show you my 3 commas bots. And yes, that's my official TikTok, by the way. So here we are. 3 commas. Okay. I've been working with these guys now for the last few weeks, which is, no, I should say month or so. But I've been using 3 commas bots now for over 2.5 years, which is incredible. These bots in conjunction with OKX have been working extremely well, like mind-blowing returns. And I'm going to show you this in a moment. This is the app on my iPhone. You can use this to monitor your bots that you've set up, but I would not recommend setting up these bots, by the way, on a phone. Do it on a big screen that you can see the desktop and full website. It's too difficult on your phone, and I just use these to monitor the bots. Now, just quickly, before I do this, I've got all my bots set up in the Patreon. You can use the referral links below. If you do use those referral links and you end up purchasing the Pro plan, which is what I recommend and suggest, obviously do your own research with this stuff, you will get 50% off. Yes, you're going to get 50% off your membership on the yearly plan. If you choose to do the monthly plan, sorry, my nose is itchy, you will get 10% off that monthly fee, which is, you know, I've made that back tenfold anyway today, so I'm not too worried about that. So the link is below in the video description. Now, coming to the bots, you can set up as many bots as you like, literally as many bots as you want. I've got multiple bots set up on single pairs. There are multi-bots as well, which you can trade as, you know, the entire altcoin market on perpetual futures. You can trade spot grids, whatever you like. You can do anything on this app, 3 commas, which is incredible. So as you can see right here, I'm trading many coins. The Motherload bot, yes, Gucci, 68 pairs alone in this single bot. It's currently got 12 active deals. I set this up the other day. It is linked into the Patreon as well. My layer 1 coin, so layer 1 cryptos, of course. My ISO 222 bot as well. So that is all of the ISO coins with futures. Now I'm trading with 15x leverage on all of these. Now I just want to point out, I don't recommend trading with leverage because it is extremely risky. I've done everything from up to 125x leverage, 50, I've done 40, 30, 20. I've found my sweet spot at 15x. I don't recommend anyone do this. Please don't go and invest stupid amounts of money that you can't afford to lose because, with leverage trading, you can get liquidated. So I don't recommend doing it. Now, of course, I've got my single pairs, which, there is a lot of them. 50 plus altcoins that I'm trading at the moment on long positions as well as short positions. So I'm trading both ways. These are triggered by an RSI indicator on a 3-minute time frame. And you can set all of this up, and I have it linked in the Patreon. So go join up to that. So it's pretty bullish stuff, guys. It's incredible. Now I'm going to show you my OKX account, and I think I need to let Gucci down there because this is going to get pretty intense. But let's have a look here. Here we go. All right. This is my OKX account. This is obviously legit stuff right now. Not many people are seeing this, which is just crazy when you think about it. But today alone, it has made me 6.58%. That is $1,249 today. I woke up with this and I couldn't believe it. I literally fell out of bed, but this is what happens, okay? On the week, I'm currently up 1,430 Aussie dollars. That's 8.16%. On the month, I'm up 4,738. That's 33%. And on the 6 months right here, 19,000. That is 1,043% return, which is absolutely insane. So OKX, very, very bullish exchange. Very proud to have them as an official exchange on my channel. It allows me to trade with leverage. Unfortunately, with Binance in Australia, with KuCoin, any other exchange, you cannot trade with leverage. It is annoying. Now, I understand there's a lot of people in my Patreon page and around the world that obviously in the United States, in the UK, Canada, you can't trade with leverage. You can use 3 commas with spot grid trading. However, your gains will probably not be obviously as much. There may be a workaround with the VPN. Have a play around with it, have a look at it. But unfortunately, this is the only exchange in Australia that allows us to trade with leverage. But more than that, they're bullish as anything, guys. Really, really nice. Now, I'm going to show you the 3 commas bots that I have set up. And you can see that it has 236 orders open. That is opening and closing positions. 115 current deals at the moment trading, which is just nuts. They'd be impossible to do this day trading. I have tried day trading and it's been okay. It's very time consuming. I do not have the time during the day to do this. This is why I was looking for technology. And obviously now that OKX is allowing me to trade with leverage, I can make use of that with 3 commas, right? Here are all the deals. I've got short positions open. I'm already up 12.5 USDT on that. This is USDT, of course. Arbitrum right here as well, 12.06 USDT, 13 USDT in gains as well. A couple of positions are down at the moment, obviously because the prices are moving in the opposite direction. Long position open up here. Keep scrolling down. Litecoin 6.84 USDT. I've got my bot set to taking 1.5% profits, and you can adjust those to whatever you like or whatever you're comfortable with. It's completely and entirely up to you. But again, the higher the percentage profit that you put into the 3 commas bots, the longer they're going to take to close the deal. So that's why I like to have them in and out of deals a lot quicker. Now, where it gets crazy is when you go to the history of these trades. Now, this is where it gets crazy, but have a look at this. You can see the gains that were coming out of these. The curve DAO, you've got Matic as well. Short position on World, 26 USDT. This was all just today. Literally today. So keep scrolling down. Mana right here, $1.70. You've got $1.24, 40.8. Scrolling down, it adds up. It's just mind-blowing. It's probably a 95% win rate today, which is just ridiculous when you think about it. I mean, look at this one on Cardano, 16.51, $1.15, $1.75, 4 USDT right now. So there's a bit of a lag on my computer at the moment. I do apologize about that, but it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is all in one day. Yes, my accountant's going to love me because when he gets the charts at the end of the financial year, yeah, it's going to get pretty crazy with all these trades. But there you go right now. So everything is linked below. Now, I do have bots that are built into OKX as well. These are futures grid trading bots. They're incredible. I currently have 4 open at the moment. These are with larger leverage, like crazy leverage. 20x is getting up there, like seriously. I'm currently up on Chainlink 19.76. TRB, this is well out of the price range, by the way. This was between 23 and 50 USDT. I've got this set up on 80 grids. You can copy trade these, but it's out of that range, so it would have to drop back down to that level. Last I checked, it was around about 200 Aussie dollars, and so that's well out of it. It still made me 310%. That is 155 USDT on these bots alone. WorldCoin is still trading though, 139%, and I started this on the 25th of September as well. 139%, you would never get that in any other asset class. I don't care what anyone says, not even in real estate. You'd have to wait 10 years to get that back. You really would. 130%, mind blown. Optimism, I'm up 21.92%. Again, started on the 25th of September. These are incredible. There are other bots as well. They have released a signal bot, which I'm going to do a deep dive in on the Patreon first, and I'm going to be trialing this out. This is new, so you set up your indicators as I've got on TradingView behind me. You set up an alert on TradingView and you link that alert back into OKX. It will trigger the bot on OKX, and also I should say 3 commas are doing the same thing, and I much prefer the 3 commas one. I'm going to have a look at that. So these are all signal bots coming from TradingView. However, I will say that the 3 commas bots are just making ridiculous gains, like absolutely absurd, and it's just insane to think that you can make this in a day. I mean, you know, this is a week's wage for somebody, and yes, that is today. Mind blown. So guys, join the Patreon. It is linked below. There is a lot going on in there, and the community is growing significantly. So bear with me while I get through all of your DMs, okay? Moving on, crypto bubbles, and yes, welcome to the live stream. We are live. I'm going to have some water. See all your questions right here. What have we got in the house? We've got North Carolina in the house. Thank you for joining the Patreon, Richard. I appreciate that. That's incredible. Let's have a look here. Did Brad do the Will Smith Chris Rock on Gensler? I don't know, but we'll get to that in a second. If you have questions, by the way, put them up in the live chat. We're going to get to them at the end. This is going to be a long live stream. Let me refresh crypto bubbles. We have top gainers today. We have Solana up 6%. That is at 43 US dollars, still up 11% on the week, 86% on the month, and 196% on the year, which is absolutely insane. We've got Casper. Look at the yearly return on this alone. I was showing a colleague this afternoon, but 1,847% return this year alone. I mean, just mind-blowing stuff right now. Had you have put 10,000 in this, well, you can do the math on that. It's ridiculous. Polygon Matic as well, 8.7% return on the day, 22 on the week, 38.9% on the month, sitting at 77 cents right now. Still incredibly undervalued in my opinion. This one I'm very, very bullish on. Let's have a look and find our favorite coins. VeChain. This one's been the bane of my existence for the last few months. 2 cents USD. It's up 4.1% on the day, 17% on the week, 28% on the month. Still up 4.7 on the year, which again is not too bad when you think about it. Now, let me try and find XRP, because of course that is, there it is right there. Don't ask me how I found it today. 68 cents. Now, Ripple swell is coming up. You know, it's actually happening right now in Dubai, and there's some videos with Monica Long coming out on stage. We're going to get into all that. 0.3% on the day, 14 on the week, 32% on the month, 95% return on the year, still trading at 68 cents. Now, I get so many freaking questions about this. Why isn't it moving? Why is it taking so long? Why is the price not moving? Have some patience. Okay, there is still an ongoing legal battle with the SEC. That's the Securities and Exchange Commission. Full adoption will take time to build slowly. Bulls, these things take time. Everyone needs to show a bit of patience and resilience. And I know a lot of people have been into XRP for a lot longer than the last year or so. Many of you have been in there for a long time as well. You know, I'm coming up to my 3rd year now, so a lot of you have been a lot into XRP for years. So a lot of patience. Big things are happening. Now we've got Ripple payments reaches new heights right now. This is November 7th. A new article posted up by Ripple, but time and time again, traditional payment rails have fallen short. Yes, they have. And business have continued to turn to modern solutions to fill these gaps. More than 80% of global financial leaders say that they are likely to begin using digital assets in their businesses in the next 3 years. It's not that far away. Ripple's vision has always been to move value seamlessly, and obviously information moves today, and a core tenet right here on this lies to streamlining cross-border payments using blockchain-enabled solutions. And to help realize this, Ripple continues to fine-tune its payment solution with expert knowledge gained from more a decade of experience serving enterprise customers worldwide. And a number of announcements were made at Ripple's annual conference, Swell, to show how Ripple payments can support a variety of payments and needs for businesses 24/7, 365 across regions and currencies. More importantly, currencies. Ripple has received the money transmitter license across numerous US jurisdictions. Very, very nice. And the Monetary Authority of Singapore, allowing Ripple payments to offer its products and services within those jurisdictions. While single onboarding customers are now able to access nearly 100% of global payout coverage to more than 70 payout markets through Ripple's international payments network. A new integration with the XRP Ledger native decentralized exchange will buttress global liquidity options for Ripple customers, streamlining customers onboarding into new markets and improving product performance. And through the newly expanded liquidity options, Ripple payments can fulfill customers' liquidity needs on demand 24/7, which is just bullish. Rocket Fuel, a payment solutions provider for merchants sending and accepting crypto payments or fiat, is the first customer to use the newest iteration of Ripple payments. By leveraging Ripple's expansive payout network, Rocket Fuel can respond to customer demand for direct payments in multiple payout currencies. How bullish is that? Now, moving on to this, but this is incredible in terms of an update today anyway with Ripple. They just keep coming with Ripple. It's one thing after. Every day there's something new coming out. Don't you notice that? We've got Ripple broadens remittances between Africa, the Gulf states, the UK, and Australia. Nice. At its annual conference, Ripple also announced the product enhancements of license updates, which I just read to you, including a focus on payments between enterprises and smaller businesses. Now, this is bullish, but the crypto-based money transfer and payments network launched in 2012, so it's been around since a long time. He's working with payments fintech Onafric, is that how you say it, to expand remittance capabilities in Africa and across its borders with various Gulf nations in the UK and Australia. 3 new blockchain-based payments corridors will open between Onafric right here users in Africa and customers of PayAngel in the UK and in the Gulf Corporation Council, and Zazi Transfer in Australia, according to an announcement on Wednesday at the Swell's Ripple's annual conference right here in Dubai. I would love to go to that. And by the way, if you're there now watching, let me know in the live chat if you're actually there. It'd be crazy. But Onafric is a major payments player in Africa that serves 400 million mobile wallets, said Monica Long, president at Ripple, in an interview. We are excited about this because it contributes to Ripple payments being able to cover 90% of the foreign exchange markets, which stands at trillions of dollars being exchanged every single day. So the foreign exchange markets, I don't know if anyone's actually traded foreign exchange or Forex, but it's absolutely wild. I think it's more volatile than crypto, to be honest with you. Ripple has become a mascot for resistance within the crypto industry for standing up to and potentially prevailing against what is largely regarded as the heavy-handed US SEC. Meanwhile, the price of XRP, the native crypto of Ripple's XRP blockchain, spiked this week, fueled by the approval of the token by the Dubai Financial Services Authority, as well as Ripple's involvement in the central bank digital currencies CBDC project, which I don't like central bank digital currencies. I really don't think that governments need a look into our personal everyday spending. They get enough as it is with the taxes and returns and all these other things, but I'm not going to get into that. But I'm not a fan of central bank digital currencies. Moving on, of course, we have Ripple Swell 2023. This is, a bullish event that's taking place at the moment in Dubai, and it's very, very nice. And this energizing 2-day event will be filled with captivating discussions on topics that are most important to the finance industry today, and delve into the intricacies of payments and digital currencies, examine the impact of regulatory frameworks for digital assets, and gaining valuable insights into how blockchain and crypto industry will merge with traditional markets to create new solutions for institutions and businesses across the globe. Very, very nice to see that. Can't wait to see the interview with Brad Garlinghouse. I think he's got a couple of events, then he's heading over to Dubai as well, which is nice. Moving on, we've got updates in relation to Ethereum, and it could hit 3,000 US dollars. And by the way, it did hit a massive high in the previous bull market, but as soaring network activity turns token deflationary. I'm not too bullish on Ethereum. There's some pretty crazy things going on behind the scenes and accusations against the founders of Ethereum paying off US regulators to obviously not go after them for their ICO launch. That's the initial coin offering, and a lot of crazy stuff going on with ETHgate, man. It's wild. But the Ethereum blockchain settled $250 billion in transactions last week, and the highest since mid-March, underpinning Ether's bullish outlook. That is a lot of money. And Ethereum broke out from its downtrend and could head towards 3,000 US dollars as the recent altcoin frenzy revitalized network activity. Marcus Thielenrad here, research head of Matrixport, noted in its report this week. Revenues for Ethereum ecosystem are bottoming out from the depressed levels. This could signal a tradable bottom for Ethereum. Let me know in the comments if you actually hold Ethereum. I do. I don't have that much, but I do hold Ethereum. Now, Cardano Whales bank on a massive bull run as a full-blown mega rally nears for Ripple's XRP and Solana. How nice is that? Now, Cardano has been a big story on Thursday, with its market cap growing 9% in the last 24 hours and now 36% over 2 weeks. And as usual, on-chain activity hinted that this bullish action with Cardano addresses an activity whale transactions at their highest in 3 months. I'm very, very bullish on Cardano as well. That is part of my banking coin list, believe it or not. Now, Solana and XRP. Solana's doing pretty nicely, bulls, and I've been speaking about this for weeks. Raoul Pal has a significant position of his portfolio in Solana. There are many other institutional investors that are buying big on Solana as well. It is faster and cheaper than Ethereum, putting that out there. Now, Solana has surged by 44% in the past week alone, going from 31 US dollars to a high of approximately $47, making it one of the best performing cryptos in the weekly market. This significant increase adds to a bullish streak that started a few weeks ago, leading Solana to gain over 88% in the last month. Furthermore, analysts are optimistic about Solana's prospects over the coming years, with incredible price predictions of over 10,000%. And it was quite impressive for the cryptocurrency that had dropped more than 97% when FTX collapsed, and that is when I bought, so still holding, from its all-time high of 260 US dollars. Now, for this to be trading at the moment, I believe was around 60 US dollars from its all-time high of 260, and predictions coming out stating that this could have a run-up what Ethereum did in the previous bull market, which Ethereum went from a few hundred US dollars to 4,000 US dollars at the time. This is when Bitcoin pumped to about 60,000 US dollars, and it was about 91,000 Aussie dollars, which is just mind-blowing. It's going to go a lot higher than that. Now, I'm not going to get too much about XRP because I've spoken about it quite a bit. Now, this is interesting as well, but Johnny Deaton, absolute legend to the XRP army. Now, he's basically predicting a potential of a US approval of Bitcoin ETFs by late 2023. That's not that far away. Johnny Deaton, legend, anticipates possible US approval for Bitcoin ETFs by the end of 2023, potentially coinciding with the Bitcoin halving and key Federal Reserve decisions. Predicted Bitcoin ETF approvals may trigger a significant increase in Bitcoin's price, with projections reaching as high as 220,000 US dollars within 18 months of approval. And the cryptocurrency regulatory landscape is expected to undergo significant changes around 2025, influenced by the US presidential administration changes. There is a lot happening with that as well. We're going to get to that in X, but you know, I was having a conversation today again with one of my colleagues, and a lot of people just don't understand how to buy crypto. Having an ETF or an exchange traded fund for Bitcoin is a hell of a lot easier for somebody who doesn't have a clue about cryptocurrencies to get into this space. This is the truth. When you think about it, how many times and this is no BS in the live chat, let me know, I'm curious, how many times have you been asked how to buy crypto? I want to know. I reckon I could quadruple that and times it by 1,000. How many times has a friend or colleague asked you how to buy Bitcoin, and more to the point, has anyone actually said it's too hard to do it and to maintain it? Yes, I guarantee you someone said that. This is why Bitcoin ETFs alone are going to make things a lot easier for retail, mums, dads, retail investors in the stock market that would like to get into cryptocurrencies but can't be bothered, or it's too complicated for them to understand crypto. So an exchange traded fund is going to be a lot easier. It is essentially a basket of stocks in the exchange traded fund market that holds assets. In this case, it's going to be Bitcoin or Ethereum or potentially XRP, or maybe the top 10 altcoins in the market. They could have an ETF for the top 10. Who knows? We could have like the S&P 500 of crypto. How cool would that be, by the way? That would be like a Vanguard VOO or VOO ticker symbol that would hold essentially the top 500 altcoins and cryptos in the market. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? And it would just change as the price fluctuates. I think that's pretty crazy. Now, let's get into some other news, bulls. We've got SIBA Crypto Bank receives a license in Hong Kong. This is Hong Kong's legal system, provides a solid foundation for crypto-related services, said SIBA. Group CEO Franz, forget it, I'm not going to even pronounce his last name because I'm going to absolutely destroy it. But SIBA Bank, a Swiss crypto bank, announced on Wednesday that its subsidiary SIBA Hong Kong has received a license for crypto-related services from the Securities and Futures Commissions, the SFC. And the license allows SIBA to conduct regulated activities in Hong Kong, including and dealing and distribution of all securities, including virtual assets related products, such as over-the-counter OTC derivatives, which is nice as well. So there are things happening. A lot of institutions are getting custody services as well, so it's storing your crypto. Not that I would do that, by the way, but because I trust myself. I wouldn't want anyone else holding my cryptos. The buy flow, let's see where the money's been flowing. Let's have a look. We've got money going into Bitcoin, Solana, we have Ethereum, we have CFX as well. Injective, I believe that is Shiba Inu, AVAX, and Gas, which is, basically I get paid from holding NEO, the crypto itself. So let's have a look here. Let's go to X. There's a few things I want to play you here. There is actually quite a bit to play you on here. And I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz with the blue check mark. There is my username right there. Go follow me on Twitter. Thank you to those 5,600 plus people. You guys absolutely rock. And if you're watching the live stream right now, you rock also. Yes, that is the XRP skull ring on my website. The link is on X as well. Go check it out. 40% off. Use the code. Now we've got some updates right here from Monica Long. And this is bullish as well, but crypto utility starts with payments. And for the last decade, Ripple focused on key components of infrastructure, liquidity, off-ramps, tokenization, custody, and compliance required for enterprise-grade payments. Now, today we are unveiling an end-to-end solution for just that. This is an evolution of our product where our customers can tap into crypto utility without having to be an expert in using this technology, making it easier. A single onboarding experience with Ripple managing the end-to-end flow and move value at any time on a fast and low cost as possible. And she'll be taking the stage, which she did as well, which is incredible. Now, moving on, let's go down. There are some updates here. Yes, this is obviously Monica Long speaking at the Ripple Swell event. Very, very nice stage, by the way. And I wonder if Lenny Kravitz is going to be making an appearance. Let's have a look here. And now this is hilarious, okay? I put up a funny tweet about this. And we've got every year, Brad Garlinghouse, I look forward to the DC FinTech Week. Everyone from public to private participants in one room. Now, and discussing and sometimes debating the substantive issues with no holds barred. And wondering a proverbial cage match is going to take place. And I said, basically, is Gary Gensler going to be taking on Brad Garlinghouse in the same conference? There's Brad. There's Gary. How good is this going to be? I really wish this was televised, on like pay-per-view or something, because I would love to see Brad Garlinghouse absolutely destroy Gary Gensler. I would love to see that. Now, moving on. Yes, day one of Ripple Swell is just completed now, and day two is going to be kicking off today, which is awesome. HSBC plans to offer institutional clients and custody service for digital assets such as tokenized securities, the bank's latest move in the new era of finance. HSBC, that is incredible. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev right here is optimistic about the Bitcoin ETF. Crypto Rover, thank you for this tweet, but breaking, FTX Alameda just transferred out $44.1 million US worth of Solana. Give it to me, mate. And that should be distributed back to customers, by the way. Sam, you need to give the money back, mate. It's hidden. I know it is for sure. This is crazy, but have a listen to this. Michael Saylor, and how do you give 8 billion to people right now? How do you give money to 8 billion people? Have a listen to this.
We've had the analog version for all of these years, 6,000 years, in fact. But this is the dematerialization of it. And there is not one instance, John, in history where the dematerialized version, the digital version of an analog thing is equal to or smaller than the analog thing. So if you take the analog phone that's $37 today, you take the iPhone that's $1,500 today, exponentially higher. That the value of Netflix is exponentially more than the value of Blockbuster, which doesn't even exist today. All right, that which is digital, that which has been dematerialized, will not only move to the point where it's equal, it will greatly supersede the value and size and importance of the thing that it replaced. And when I begin to see Bitcoin as this digital, new, modern era version of this 6,000-year-old ancient rock, and I begin to see, well, wait a minute, this ancient rock is worth $11 trillion in value, and this is worth 200 billion. But wait a minute, this is supposed to now, if I'm right with this theory, not only go to 11 trillion to match the value of gold, it should exponentially take out the value. That's what's happened to every single thing on the planet that's been digitized and or dematerialized. And wow.
Yeah.
That exploded. Now that
Mind blown.
Mind blown.
Could you imagine if Bitcoin's market cap goes to $11 trillion? The previous all-time high was what, 1 trillion or something like that? I mean, it makes up 50% of the total crypto market cap anyway, but it would just send Bitcoin parabolic. And yes, he's completely right in a sense that every technological advancement out there has revolutionized. It's just wiped out the past. I mean, look what happened to, cassette, to CDs, to MP3s, to, now live streaming and so forth, and Spotify or iTunes. I mean, look at email. I remember back when fax machines were around in the office, like people used to send a fax. Email used to come out. People never used to read, they were reading emails. Now it's just chaos. I remember even text messages came out. It was completely different. I mean, who remembers going to like Blockbuster Video and hiring a video from the video store? And I think I've still got one of them, by the way, to be honest with you, which is quite hilarious. I think the fees would just be, I don't even know what the interest charges on that would be, but anyway, it's somewhere downstairs in storage. Moving on, it's going to change and revolutionize the world. Now we have tech devs still waiting on the halving. There is 3.5-year liquidity cycle has been running before Bitcoin existed. That is bullish. Ripple swell right now. That's incredible. And Crypto Site UK is there. There's a few people there. Now another one I want to play you guys is linked to. Have a listen to this.
Future of crypto regulations, both here in the US and internationally, and actual regulatory shifts impact the broader crypto industry and PolySign's direction?
So a lot going on in that question. I think undoubtedly, when I think about regulation and regulatory clarity specifically, it's really, I think, going to be a catalyst for institutions coming into the space. And a lot of the regulation that exists in other asset classes protect both retail investors as well as institutions. And obviously crypto currently is really more of a retail-driven market, and the institutions, I think there is a lot of pent-up demand, but they're not going to move until we get some regulatory clarity. There's a whole regulatory arbitrage going on globally right now, where rest of world, particularly in certain pockets, we're seeing a lot of advancement in the UK, we're seeing a lot in Singapore, in the UAE, even Hong Kong, more recently Switzerland, fairly advanced in terms of embracing digital assets, not just crypto, but digital assets, where the US has a lot of catching up to do if we're going to continue to spur innovation and really allow institutions here in the U.S. to adopt digital assets and crypto. There's been some recent big wins. I'm going to be talking to Brad Garlinghouse later today about the Ripple wins. Coinbase seems to be making really good progress. Grayscale has definitely had some favorable wins in the courts, and so hopefully we're starting to chip away at that. And I think some of the guidance out of the SEC around the safeguarding rule, which specifically impacts custody, while there are some drawbacks and aspects to it that I think are untenable and unrealistic, the foundational premise of what they said in these proposed, operative word, rules really allow RIAs to invest into crypto so long as they do it with qualified custodians. And so, you know, the headline we like, some of the tenets of it, you know, we and others in the industry I think are looking to potentially rework or change there. But I think net, the U.S. is behind. We need to catch up in terms of offering some regulation, and I have seen some positive signals of late.
Number one, what are your projections or hopes on the future of crypto regulations, both here in the U.S. and internationally, and how might these potential regulatory shifts impact the broader crypto industry and PoliScience's direction?
So a lot going on in that question. I think undoubtedly, when I think about regulation and regulatory clarity specifically, it's really, I think, going to be a catalyst for institutions coming into the space. And a lot of the regulation that exists in other asset classes protect both retail investors as well as institutions. And obviously crypto currently is really more of a retail-driven market, and the institutions, I think there is a lot of pent-up demand, but they're not going to move until we get some regulatory clarity.
Now, quickly, Bulls, let's move on. Yes, Gucci wants to sit here. I don't know why. She just wants to say hello to everybody, so say good day. There you go. Now, again, I don't know about these price predictions because I've just seen it all, like anything from, you know, $10, $20, 30,000, 50,000 USD now. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Sorry, this is real shit right now. Again, XRP price could exceed $10,000 due to worldwide debt. R&T is up 3,000%. Anything is possible. If this happens, look out. But I mean, look, you know, anything's possible in this space. People thought Bitcoin early investors were insane, thinking it would even go to $5, and look what happened. Crazy. Let's have a look at this. This is the intro to Ripple Swell. This is 4 hours ago. Have a look at this.
The president of Ripple, Monica Law.
Leaders and pioneers. This year we're gathered for 2 unforgettable days with world-class speakers and over 600 attendees from more than 40 countries. So get ready for groundbreaking insights, illuminating conversations, and valuable networking opportunities. Swell is your chance to be a vital part of advancing finance through the power of blockchain. Let's get started.
Please welcome the president of Ripple, Monica Long.
That is bullish. I can't wait to hear Brad Garlinghouse. This is an incredible interview right here. Thank you, Black Swan Capitalists, as well. Central banks have been quietly buying gold in preparation for gold revaluation right now, which sets the stage for a new reserve currency. And they've also partnered with Ripple so they can tokenize those reserve assets on the blockchain, where XRP will play a key role in achieving this. Basically, this is going into gold, you know, being, you know, tokenized, not necessarily backed by gold. It could be, but anything's possible. I mean, we know for a fact that XDC and Sinfin are already doing this. They're tokenizing gold, which is wild as well. Moving down, there is another interview I would like to play for all of you. And I think it's important to play this, then we'll end up with some questions, Bull. So make sure you stick around. And yeah, anyone else experienced the Optus outage today? Because my phone absolutely, it was chaos today in Australia for one of our telecommunications providers, which went offline. It was just madness. Anyway, we've got Brian Brooks at the FinTech DC 2023. Crypto securities currently are barred from trading anywhere because of the SEC and FINRA won't allow them to do this, but the floodgates will open. Have a listen to this.
Funding almost globally. I'm actually on the board of a crypto company called Credix. And what it does is it allows people to identify an aspirational rate of return, and it matches borrowers and lenders in different asset classes that achieve that rate of return much more efficiently and much more globally from a much more diverse set of investors. So those things are all good. But what's the problem? Where this breaks down, it's not on the underwriting side. You know, AI can be very, very good at that. It's not on the recordation side, because smart contract protocols can already do that inside of the crypto universe, so that exists and will scale. Where it really is on the fundraising side. And that is because nobody wants to invest in an asset that they can't readily sell. And the reason that it's hard for people to want to invest in a token versus a mortgage-backed security is because of issues around US securities regulation, which make it very hard to either buy and sell tokens or to list tokens on a securities exchange. And you have two kinds of problems here. One is a problem about what is a security. So if I'm buying a fractional interest in a house or a fractional interest in a mortgage pool, is that a security that's subject to regulation? But even more fundamentally, if we decide that it is a security that is subject to regulation, at the moment, the SEC and FINRA won't allow that security, if it is a security, to register with FINRA and trade on an exchange. That's the real puzzling thing about crypto securities, is unlike normal securities where there's a well-known registration process, crypto securities are currently barred from trading anywhere because FINRA won't allow it. That's the last mile problem here. Once we allow mortgage tokens to be fungible, the same way that all other financial assets are fungible, to be bought and sold on an exchange, you know, floodgates will open. But that hasn't happened yet for whatever reason, and I know you have some regulators speaking on these issues later today.
Yeah, that'll be Gary Gensler that's going to be speaking on that. Anyway, we've got Chad. Thank you for this tweet, mate. Real-time payments map by the clearinghouse. Dubai DFSA approved XRP for financial services just days before the long-planned Ripple Swell conference in Dubai, starting today, obviously there, which is incredible as well. And there is so much happening with this. Now, futures open interest in SHIB and Doge has surged in 23% and up 14.6% since November 1st, signaling increased investor risk appetite. I'm still holding both of those meme coins, by the way. Now, let's go to coin market cap again. In actual fact, that is pretty much it today, bulls. And while we're here, let's just have a look at my OKX bots on 3Commas, what they're doing. Yeah, I'm still up $1,286 today. Mind blown. I'm curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow. But that is it. Let me know in the live chat, bulls, if you have any questions and where you're all based around the world. And if you would like to get involved in these 3Commas things, guys, join the Patreon. These links below. It's growing so fast. It's incredible. But I mean, come on. In one day, it's just madness, absolute madness. Very, very bullish stuff. So many deals happening with 3Commas. Let's have a look here. Let's just go back to my altcoin list. Any questions we got here? The Optus outage didn't happen by mistake. Well, I know that. It's incredible. It was full on that today. And I will say the positive out of that situation was reconnecting with planet Earth, because I had no phone, taking Gucci for a stroll and listening to music on the way into the office instead of listening to news and finance news. It was just nuts, but definitely one crazy morning, that's for sure. And couldn't be contacted by anyone. Felt like, you know, being remote was incredible. I'm glad they sorted it out though, but it definitely was terrible for hospitals and people that needed assistance as well. I mean, that was full on. Let's have a look here. Gucci the Pooch, bullish for treats. Yes, she loves her treats. Let's have a look here. There is still some video store in my town. I have to hire DVDs sometimes. Really, Craig? That's incredible, man. Wow. I mean, there was one probably a few blocks away from, you know, my place, and that closed down and turned into a grocery store, which is full on. Bullish Mr. K, it's all too hard for most people. I've just been installing wallets on people's phones and airdropping XRP profits. Well, that's nice. That's nice. It is too hard for people as well. Bitcoin ETF, rockets, yes. Look here. Hey, Wall Street Bull, why can't I find you on X? I'm on X, and I'm just going to quickly show you guys. This is my profile right here. you can definitely find me on X, and there is my username. There are a few fake accounts, by the way, on social media. Please be careful and follow the official links below. And make sure you're joining the right Patreon, by the way. It's linked below. Let's have a look here. Finally made it to a live. I'm always missing them by a few minutes. Well, there you go. Welcome to the live stream. This is a long one. Thank you to those 1,559 people. Let me know if you are coming to Oz CryptoCon this weekend. Let's have an espresso, by the way. I'm going to go to Coinspot's booth because they have a coffee machine, apparently. I'm gonna end up destroying that, because I'm going to have a lot. Let's have, what happens during the halving? Does Bitcoin do a dump and then pump, or does it keep climbing? I'm hearing different things. Look, you know, my opinion is that there is a lot more institutional interest into Bitcoin and crypto in general now than there was in the previous bull market and the one before that. So I think things are going to be a lot different this time around, especially when you have the likes of BlackRock, Fidelity, Invesco, not so much Vanguard, but I think they're doing things behind the scenes, to be quite honest with you. You know, I think that this bull market coming up is going to be very, very different, and there's going to be consistent cash flow coming into this space because of these exchange traded funds, which we haven't even seen the likes of. So I honestly believe that there will be an approval probably towards the end of this year. I do think that if Gary Gensler's not going to be an a-hole and he's going to give this gift to crypto investors, but we'll see what happens. I think there will be an approval, and yeah, I think Bitcoin will continue to skyrocket in value and remain at a floor price and then continue to go up from there. I mean, it's remaining quite steady at the moment at, you know, 54,000 Australian. What is that? 35,000 US dollars. And it's been hovering around that level for the last couple of weeks. So that's what I believe anyway. Let's have a look here. Watching from Tennessee. Thank you very much. XRP will rise. Yes. My kids have crypto now. We are setting the grandkids up now. That's incredible. I love to see that. The video shop is only 2 hours from Melbourne in Maui. That's incredible. XRP just jumped 5%. I think everyone's in anticipation of Brad Garlinghouse speaking, as well as David Schwartz, Chris Larson as well. And I'm wondering if Johnny Deaton's there, and Jeremy Hogan, absolute legends, by the way. Yeah, found you on X now. Awesome, thank you, appreciate that. Great videos, by the way, thank you. Caspar, yes. Mr. Wall Street Bull, where do you see XRP's price by the end of this year? I think it's going to be quite steady at these levels at the moment. I do see it, you know, obviously continuing to go up. And I was looking at it today, just going to my banking coin list, I should say. This is my focus, is utility coins. I get so many questions. Have I looked at other meme coins? No, I have not. I'm focusing on payment rails of the future, derivatives, foreign exchange, you know, cross-border payments, liquidity, you know, CBDCs, as much as I don't like them, but these projects, you know, are building out the future of payments digitally. So I'm extremely bullish on that. Now, I just want to point out, there were so many things coming out about, you know, XRP being a stable coin. No, it's not. That is for sure. I mean, it was $3.11, the peak of the bull market. I should say, well, this is 2018 it peaked out, and at the last bull market, let's have a look at 21. If I can get this thing. So it was $1.83 USD. So this was its all-time high here on the 15th of April, 2021. So I think we're going to soar past that and keep going up from there. Let's have a look right now. HBAR, yes, very, very bullish on Hedera. Very, very bullish on Hedera. The governance board is enormous. It's just too big to fail. You ever fist fight a kangaroo? Mate, I can tell you now, KP, I would not even go near a big red kangaroo. They are huge and very, very strong, and I'm pretty sure they will, you know, essentially kill you if they kick you as well. Get up on that back tail and kick. Yeah, you don't want to be at the tail end of that. But there've been a few blokes that have fought kangaroos, to be honest with you, in Australia. Watching you from Belgium, thank you. That's awesome. Best regards from Germany. Hello from France. Watching from Ontario, Canada. Love to visit Canada. I would love to go skiing there. XRP prediction for the next bull run. Sky's the limit. Honestly, it's a sky's the limit. Thanks from UP, Top, Ontario, Canada. People laughed when some said Bitcoin will hit 10,000. Yes, they did laugh. So again, anything's possible. What are you doing with your bot profits? Now, good question, right? Those of you who are trading with 3 commas and OKX, I've been getting a lot of this, so thank you for that question. I appreciate that. Concepts Music. When you're trading with 3 commas bots, the bot has capital in there. Now, on the Pro plan on 3 commas, you can reinvest your profits. You can have that option on the Pro plan. Just want to make that clear. Now, if, for example, I took profits out of my trading wallet and I put that into my funding wallet. So there are 2 wallets on OKX. Your trading and your funding. If you are making gains between $200 to $300 per day, please take profits out of that. There is a reason why, because the bots consistently trade markets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you do get liquidated, which does happen when you're leverage trading, I don't recommend anyone trade with leverage, by the way, take profits out. So I took at least 50% profits out today that I made and put that into my funding wallet, and I can do whatever I wish with that. I can reinvest it into other cryptos, take it out. I can use a crypto debit card and make everyday purchases with that. It's, that's pretty much it. But I'm taking profits out. When I'm making gains, I'm taking profits out of my trading wallet, putting that into my funding wallet. That funding wallet, then I can subsequently, exchange into fiat currencies or use my crypto debit card to move money around. So please do that. You need to be careful with that. Monitor that. If you are in profits, bulls, and you're watching this and you are in the Patreon, and I've mentioned this so many times in the Patreon, take profits. And more to the point, if you're just holding cryptos anyway in the next bull market, make sure you're taking profits, because if you don't take profits, the market will take your profits for you. I've seen it happen before. And prime example of this is the Doge millionaire. Now, I'm sure he's a great dude. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure, I hope and pray that he gets his $3 million back in Dogecoin. But the market took his profits. And it's sad to see that, because if that was me and I was sitting on $3 million in gains from Dogecoin, wow, I would have taken at least 50% of that. That's $1.5 million. I would have stuck that into my dividend investments, which provide cash flow every single month. He would have seen cash flow for the last 2.5, 3 years. So yeah, things like that, you need to take profits. Okay, I've done a video on this, recently in the last month or so. I'm taking at least 50% of the gains, leaving and holding on to 50% of the coin. So that's basically what I'm doing, and at least I've got a position in these cryptocurrencies for the future, because you never know where they're going to go. So take profits. This goes again with 3 commas and OKX. Take your profits out of your trading wallet, put them into your funding wallet, and then at least you've got the gains. This is what you have to do. Let's have a look here. New Zealand, thank you, mate. Appreciate that, Brant. New Zealand, I can't wait to get back to Queenstown. One of my favorite places in the world. The skiing is beautiful. The scene, just New Zealand in general is beautiful as well. So many beautiful countries around the world. From the Bay Islands, New Zealand, that's incredible. Thank you very much. Listening to you from Oregon right here, Ontario, Oregon, that's incredible. Mr. What do we got here? XRP should hit 72 cents, then back to mid-60s and blast through tomorrow. Yeah, I think it will. If Brad Garlinghouse speaks, it's going to be incredible. I keep taking profits. That's incredible. Good work, Aussie Van Life. Visit Kenya instead. You will love it here. I would love to visit Kenya as well. And I would love to visit there one day. Hi from Calabria in Italy. Ciao, il lupo. Come stai? The homeland, that's incredible. Let's have a look. Every time something really bad happens, like Optus, I always think it's got to do with setting XRP up. Well, I'm not going to even get into Optus today. It's ridiculous. Up top is like Downunder from Canada. There you go. Can you do a video on how to go take profits on the bots, please, for us dummies? It's really straightforward to take profits on the bots. The bots are going to continue making profits. They just keep trading 24 hours a day, but it's up to you to take those profits out in percentages. All right, let me just show you. Let's have a look. All right, so I'm up 1,275 today. That 1,275 will be in USDT. That's USDT stable coin. Obviously, that's going to be the value in USDT. I would take a position out, a portion of that USDT gain out and put it into my funding wallet. There's 2 wallets on OKX. Your funding wallet and your trading wallet. You can transfer in between them. So there you go. That's how you do that. That's how you take profits. You can take whatever percentage you like, but at least you're taking something, so you're not leaving it all in there as risk capital. Just making that very clear. Let's have a look. Watching from Wichita. That's incredible. Dallas, Texas in the house. Hello from Cape Cod in Massachusetts. Have you given the bull ring away yet? No. When I hit 100,000 subscribers, which obviously the next bull market's going to get crazy, I'm giving this bull ring away. There you go. How long have we been on this live stream? 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is the longest one by far, bulls. Let's have a look. Take profits. Don't leave in trading wallet. Anthony taught me this, and I have not lost so far. Thank you, Aussie Van Live. Yes, you need to take profits. I took profits today. No BS, okay? I took profits. Put that into my funding wallet so I don't lose it. There you go. I've got capital in there trading that I'm well and truly prepared to lose, but that capital's making me money. I'm just taking profits off the top. Patreon bulls, join the freaking Patreon. Hi from Pennsylvania. How are you going from Pennsylvania? Learn it all from the Patreon. Anthony's there to help. Yes, thank you very much, Aussie Van Life. I appreciate that. Is the SEC result for XRP still tomorrow? Have to look into that. There's going to be a hearing, I believe, and then Brad's flying over to Dubai. Pretty sure. Let's have a look here. Hi from Ottawa. I have tried your 3 setup. I'm now up 25% in 2 days. Amazing. That's incredible, Philip. There you go. There's in the live chat. 25% in 2 days. Patreon bulls, join up. Good morning from Tennessee. God candle inbound. Yeah, look at that Bitcoin candle behind me. That is a pretty big candle right there. So you think around 6K AUD is good amount to trading wallet. I'm personally trading around that level, so I've taken profits out of that, of course, but Patreon bulls. Can't discuss anything else about that on the chats. Let's have a look. I play the blues for you, that bull ring right now. That's a dope ring. Thank you very much. That's incredible. Where do you see XRP in the next 5 years in the next for this bull market? A lot higher than what we're seeing it at the moment. A couple more questions. Great work, Philip. Yes, love your shows. Thank you. Love your channel. Look forward to it every morning. Learning something new every time. Join the Patreon. It'll blow your mind what I've got going on in there. Alchemy Pay. Any thoughts? Haven't looked into that one. I feel bad as I took profits at 73p, reinvested at 66p today. We're still early. Now, I've been getting this question a lot as well, just to quickly end up on this, bulls, but we're still early. We are still early. This is not even the full-blown bull market yet. This is the early stages of a bull market. So I get a lot of questions whether or not people should invest in these assets. It's entirely up to you, but it's not financial advice. You know, look, we're still early. People need to realize that we are still freaking early. This is just the beginning stages. Like, we're going to see a bull market like we've never seen before. We're really not. It's just going to be mind-blowing. You know, when you have the likes of these institutions coming into this space, it's just going to be absolutely wild. Let's have a look here quick more. We've got, we haven't even started yet. Yes, we have not even started yet. But that is it, bulls. I'm out of here. It is now 10 o'clock. I've been on for an hour. And face melting stuff ahead. Yes, Kansas City in the house. Guy living in India, thank you for your guidance. You're welcome. How much profit is profit when taxes are concerned? Yeah, the tax man is taking 30% here in Australia, unfortunately. That's the rules. You have to pay 30% on your trades. That's what happens. Unless you're holding the assets for more than 12 months, you will get a discount on that. So go speak to an accountant. I put a Twitter thread up that the essentials for the next bull market as well is a really good accountant, a really good lawyer, and there was another one that one of my followers mentioned as well. I think it was a Swiss bank account or something like that, or an island in the Cayman Islands. I don't know. Anyway, just a bit of fun there. But anyway, bulls, I'm out of here. Join the Patreon. Thank you to those 1,952 people that tuned in. You guys absolutely rock. Without you, I couldn't do this on a daily basis, and I really enjoy it. It's become a major part of my life, and I love bringing value to every single one of you, and I hope you all are getting value from these videos and live streams, and the Patreon is going freaking nuts. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, finally discovered something in the last few months that's going to be life-changing stuff. So I'm really, really happy about it. And thank you to 3 Commas, who are an official partner of the channel. There are some new updates coming out from them as well, which I'm trialing with Signal bots. So I'll keep everyone posted on that. And of course, OKX, Bullish Exchange. So happy to be obviously have them official partner of the channel as well. And by the way, I get hundreds of emails every single freaking week. Stop emailing me for partnerships. It's not going to happen. I'm very selective with who I get to partner with my channel. And yeah, guys, I don't put BS on this channel. I want to keep it real. But anyway, I'm out of here. I will speak to you all soon. I'll put an update tomorrow, and I just wanted to do a live to show you the 3 Commas bots, which are in the Patreon. All right, I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Have a good night, a good afternoon, and a good morning. And if it's morning, have an espresso. And I hope to see people at the OKX booth at Oz CryptoCon this week, and we can grab a picture and talk about XRP to the cows come home. Can't wait. All right, I'll speak to everyone soon. Take care of yourselves. All right, join the Patreon. Follow me on socials. Speak soon, all right, Bulls? Peace out. Bye.